Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about something that this is just my opinion. It doesn't reflect everyone else's opinion. You could agree with me, you could disagree with me. Look, I think it's entirely possible for somebody to be not politically correct and not wanting to offend people at the same time. See, that's kind of who I am in a way. Like when I do these videos, when I go against organized religion, when I debunk somebody, when I'm talking down stereotypes and all that, the stereotypes, racist people, sexist people, people who want to offend people on a daily basis, they are a cancer to our society. And I'm not talking about comedians. See, when a comedian says their job is to offend people, I think they forget what being a comedian is all about. The word comedian, keyword, comedy. The job is to make people laugh, not to offend people. If someone gets offended at a joke, maybe it's because it's something about them that the joke describes about them that they don't want to hear, and that's perfectly fine. That's human to not wanting to hear something. Look, the reason why I say this is because I don't like to offend people. I don't. If you were subscribed to my page, you know that a lot of my videos are either reviewing something, or I'm debunking something, or I'm doing a karaoke video. You never see me constantly offending people because I don't like to offend people. I want to make friends with people. I don't want to turn people away from me. I want people to think that this person is somebody who you can be a friend with. See, this is why I don't like when people offend people all the time. There was this perfect video on Facebook. It was of a young African American male who was addressing to the African American community that when a white person or anybody else who is in black sees something on your profile page and is believing stereotypes about African Americans, and he's telling the black community, maybe, what are you sharing? And it doesn't matter if you're black or white, gay or straight, I have to agree with him. What are you sharing on your Facebook timeline that makes people think a certain way about you? When you, as an individual, identify as something, if you identify as an atheist, and you say, all religious people, including the good religious people, if you include the good religious people in with the bad religious people, you're going to get people saying, this guy really hates people who are believers, and this is a person I would want to be a friend to. And even you have non-believers who look at other non-believers and say, look at this arrogant piece of shit. He thinks that he's better than anybody who believes in a supernatural power. Then I'm kind of like that. I pick on both sides. I do. I pick on both sides because both sides, there are bullshit on both sides. And you have to call out the bullshit when you see it. Now, as an atheist, as somebody who wants to try stand-up, as somebody who wants to entertain his audience, this is why I don't like when people offend. Because the saying isn't always true, but sometimes you can catch more flies with honey than you can vinegar, and I agree with that saying sometimes. I don't agree with it all the time, but sometimes it's true. Sometimes it is 100% true, but not all the time. This is why on my page it's miscellaneous. This is when people look at my page, the only reason why I have 45 subscribers is because I was given a shout out from a YouTuber who put my video, what I thought was destroying YouTube, on a playlist of his, and that's the only reason why I have 45 subscribers. But other than that, they haven't left because, yeah, they like me. They like what I post. They like what I talk about. And when I go after politicians, when I go after radical religious people or radical atheists or radical feminists, the reason why I call out bullshit is because, like I said, there's bullshit on both sides. And I don't like when people think they're better than everybody else just because they're a believer or a non-believer or a Republican or a Democrat. And I do not like when somebody is offensive constantly. I don't like when somebody's politically correct constantly. So, like I said, this is just my opinion. I know this video got derailed and became a ramble, but I think it's entirely possible for somebody to be not politically correct and not offensive at the same time.